Happy Munkey opens Fulton Mall's first legal cannabis dispensary. Happy Munkey, the first legal adult-use cannabis dispensary on Fulton Mall, opened its doors last week in downtown Brooklyn. Founded by Vladimir Bautista, Ramon Reyes, Omari Bonet, and Johnny Bonet, the dispensary brings over 100 years of combined experience in the cannabis industry to the borough. This new location marks the second Happy Munkey dispensary to open in just 2 months, following the debut of its first shop in Inwood on Dykeman Street in September. Brooklyn Paper met with Bautista on November 25th for a dispensary tour and a lesson in Cannabis 101. Bautista said Happy Munkey's goal is to not just make money, but also to educate, inspire, and inform the community about the plant demonized by some as the devil's plant. The dispensary advocates for social equity, addresses past injustices, and creates opportunities for marginalized communities. Bautista, who was arrested 22 times and spent time in jail for selling marijuana, said his story serves as a source of inspiration for others affected by the war on drugs. We've broken glass ceilings. We've broken doors to make sure that the next people don't have to feel like us because you have a cannabis conviction, said Bautista, whose record was expunged after marijuana was legalized in New York. Now what we're doing, we're turning our pain into power because we never wanted a handout. All we wanted was an opportunity to become entrepreneurs, employ our community, and to pay taxes. Happy Munkey operates as more than just a cannabis retailer. It's a lifestyle brand. Its media initiatives, including the Happy Munkey podcast, Happy Munkey TV, and Munkey Magazine, aim to reshape public perception of cannabis culture and show that marijuana users come from diverse backgrounds. We're battling 80 years of propaganda that told people that cannabis is a horrible drug that will have them in a loony bin, Bautista said, noting plans to host events and workshops in the store's event space. The truth is, it has 20,000 different uses, and it actually has never harmed anybody. One standout feature of the dispensary is its giant Explore screen, which educates customers about cannabis, cannabinoids, terpenes, safety regulations, and then taxes in both English and Spanish. The cannabinoids display highlights the 8 types found in cannabis: THC, CBD, CBG, CBN, CBC, THCV, THCA, and CBDA. Bautista emphasized that cannabis is not just about getting high, but can also help treat ailments such as pain, insomnia, anxiety, inflammation, and nausea. The Explore screen helps consumers match their products to whatever ailment they're trying to heal. So now they're making more informed decisions, Bautista said. The screen also explains terpenes, aromatic compounds found in cannabis, herbs, flowers, and fruits. Terpenes all have different medicinal benefits, Bautista said. Some are antibacterial and antifungal, and now people can learn that and also understand different things, not just about cannabis, but about nature. Cannabis is now legal in 30 states. A Berkeley University study found that opioid use has decreased in areas where cannabis is legal. Cannabis products sold in New York must be lab tested, labeled for accuracy, and quality control. A significant portion of tax revenue is reinvested into the community. 9% supports public education, drug treatment programs, and community reinvestment, while 4% is allocated to the communities where dispensaries operate. Through these operations, not only are we employing people from the community, the tax goes back to local nonprofits that are doing things for the community, Bautista said. Happy Munkey's opening comes as Fulton Mall undergoes an $8 million revitalization to enhance its retail environment and make it greener and more pedestrian-friendly. We're just amongst really amazing human beings and great business owners and organizations, and we feel like Fulton Mall matches who we are as a company, Bautista said. Regina Meyer, president of the Downtown Brooklyn Partnership, praised Happy Munkey's arrival. Innovative businesses are the lifeblood of Fulton Mall, and Happy Munkey is a welcome addition to the neighborhood. A legal cannabis business focused on uplifting the community, Happy Munkey will bring in more foot traffic and contribute to the vibrancy of the Fulton streetscape, Myers said in a statement. Happy Monkey's Brooklyn location is open daily at 453 Fulton Street from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and offers a range of premium cannabis products sourced from New York growers, including flower, pre-rolls, edibles, concentrates, topicals, and CBD products. For more information, visit happymonkey.com. The headline is Breaking Glass Ceilings, Happy Munkey opens Fulton Mall's first legal cannabis dispensary. And my take on this, I selected this story because I wanted us to get some good news, and I am super happy that we are being joined by the Happy Munkey founders themselves, who are in with us today. And so I can't wait to hear more from them, especially about their 100 years combined of experience, and also about like the challenges of opening, in downtown Brooklyn, as well as the incredible things that lie ahead. This is Omar Figueroa, lawyer, publisher, and Ganjier instructor, reporting from Encinitas, San Diego County, California, the traditional territory of the Kumeyaay Nation, for High at 9, high noon Eastern.
Oh, man. Omar, congratulations, you guys. Vlad and Ramon and the whole Happy Munkey team, man. Second store opening in New York. This is a big deal, man. Congratulations, guys. What do y'all have to say in regards with this?
Man, it's been such a journey. It's like a family reunion meeting with you all. Thank you for that amazing introduction, Omar. As you all know, we've been on this journey before legalization was a topic in New York. And, we always, in theory, had many ideas and many plans, but now to see them actually come to fruition after all the blood, sweat, and tears, the politics and the politricks, to finally, be able to be legitimately operating as business owners, but more importantly, to pick locations that match the values and the melting pot that we are as a representation of New York, like Dykeman and Fulton. It feels good after going around the world and meeting amazing people like you all, to all these conferences and all these events, to come back and, like they said in the article, not just bring cannabis to the community, because they always had that, as we all know, but bring the information, the education, the inspiration in a digestible way, because we have the cultural competency to give it to them. Feels really good.
Amazing. Ramon, what do you have to say, Ramon?
Well, how you doing, everybody? What's going on?
Yeah.
I know it's the afternoon, but happy wake and bake, I guess, right? Let's start with that.
Happy hump day. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day. Happy green Wednesday. All that good stuff, right? Well, first, I'll just start with this. The fact that, I know it's only been 3 years of legalization. I'm still, I guess, living in the moment, or at least, still trying to take down these traumas, right? Like, I'm still living in post legalization a little bit, right? So the fact that now we still have freedom of smoking wherever we want, I'm still enjoying that, right? I'm still being able to kind of go to places where people are still smoking cigarettes, and I can kind of still smoke weed. I'm still enjoying that. But the fact that I'm enjoying that freedom, also now we got some stores, that's a whole different planet. Now I'm living on cloud 9. Now I'm literally
I love this. I love this.
Hey, fellas, appreciate y'all, man. I love seeing y'all continue to succeed. It was an absolute pleasure to come out there and see y'all at the first shop when you guys opened up out there. What is the just the aura on the ground there? I know the legal market took a L a couple of weeks ago with the smoke shops winning that lawsuit. Is that affecting your game plan or your outlook as we step into 2025?
Not really, because I was just talking about this yesterday, and I think that's what separates us as a group, right? Because since we're ex-legacy, we understand that side of the spectrum.
Right.
And we also understand, the Chads, the Brads, the Karens too. So we're inclusive to everybody, and we, hope that they figure that out. But we're also not trying to push for Prohibition 2.0, where they go and they over police it and lock people up or do anything funny like that. So we are doing well so far, and we don't feel like we gotta put down the legacy for us to be uplifted. That's they've done a good job in batting shit out a little bit, and I'm sure to figure itself out. But as far as affecting us, I wouldn't say so far. Let Ramones give you his take.
Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we haven't got affected because I think there's customers that are looking for safe places and safe ways to consume, to find their product, to be guided the right way, right? Because regardless of the fact, a lot of legacy folks don't guide you the right way, especially now. You just kind of get what they got, right? At least coming to our store, people are still looking for that sort of hospitality we used to give. They're looking to be guided, to feel a certain way, right? Because you come in and get, I know I think people just get high just to get high, but you're looking for some sort of effect. You're looking to help for sleep. You're looking to, for pain, all these things. So the fact that that situation, Rico, has not really affected us because people are still looking for a safer way and a better way to get their product.
Speaking of better,
Rico, by the way, thank you for being there and being part of history at our first opening ever, man. That meant the world to us to have you there, on Dykeman in flesh. That was one of the highlights of that day. Thank you.
One more quick one there. You guys are doing an excellent job with your podcast too. One of the things I thoroughly enjoy, and why I continue to say, like, fuck everybody else, y'all doing it for the culture, not the clout, but your continuous tapping in with the legacy players out there and continuing. All I see is love and respect from the OGs out there, and that's something we just do not see anymore. What is your secret in to staying in that lane? You can straddle, what you said, from the boulevard to the boardroom. You tell me, Vlad.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. What is your secret to doing that? And any tips for the new heads in the game to on how to, maintain those relationships on both ends of the spectrum?
So it's the perfect example is what you came to that day on Dykeman, right, Rico?
Yeah.
So to give the West Coast context of what me, Ramon, and the team opening on Dykeman is the equivalent of opening in the middle of East LA. That's what Dykeman is. Nobody thought it was possible. Nobody even wanted to go there. Nobody saw any value in it for the same reasons that they'll probably say about over there. But we not only went there, we're doing well there because we're not caught up now, me and Ramon and the team, that we now have these licenses. We are on some ivory tower and we're better. We stand on the blood, sweat, and tears, the people that died for building this industry for the last 80 years. Now it's estimated to be like a $5-6 billion industry. What they don't mention is, like, how did it get there? Well, it got there by an astronomical amount of people medicating their community, getting arrested at an alarming rate. It got there because areas like Dykeman, probably in the East Coast, sold in a square mile, probably sold the most legacy cannabis in our history that we know about. So that's how this industry got built. So now, cool, we're in the evolution of it, but now we go, and even though we're on this side of the spectrum now, we carry the traditions, the morals, the principles, and the values of those folks that died over cannabis, are still in jail over cannabis, are still out on the blocks. So instead of ostracizing and acting like we're in an ivory tower, we went back and are like, me and Ramon used to be on the corner just like you all. You can do this too, because without representation, we don't think these things are possible. And going with the platform that you just said, Rico, with our podcast, listen, this is happening anyway. Me and Ramon had to do it. You are a certified OG. You've put in so much work in this industry. Let us introduce you to the public legal cannabis community. You never know what'll happen because as you know, Rico, there's a lot of lame and lameettes, Jen, out there that are claiming all this stuff is not working. Might as well some of the people that really put the work in come out, and we try to make our platform that comfortable place where they can break out from the shadows into the light. So that's my perspective on it. Ramon must have his own too.
Absolutely. I think that was great, Vlad. You always give us the bars, right? But naturally, I think what it was that, right? It was more or less because we live more of a legacy life than we did legal. We're still tapped in naturally, right? These are still our friends. These are still people that, we stay in contact with. Maybe they went to jail. Maybe they're deported. Some of them are dead. Like, these are still our friends. This all of a sudden, the legal industry is more new to me than legacy is, right? So naturally, we were able to kind of make sure the same way Vlad and I kind of started platforms for ourselves because it was kind of difficult for us to kind of come out and speak about things and talk about our past lives. We kind of figured, let's make it comfortable for our friends, right? And the people that can kind of come and kind of speak to us. And really, thank you, Rico, for mentioning this, because this is kind of like a passion project. There's no money in this. We're not making an enormous amount of money where there's no real benefits for me and Vlad. It's just real, just like, we're able to kind of make sure that our friends, our legacy people, have a platform to pretty much come out the cannabis closet if they want to, right? Because there's some that they still have to live in the shadows, they still have to live in the dark. But most, we living in in the legal world now, and we wanted to make sure that our friends are comfortable kind of like being able to kind of like, talk about their story. And why not us, right? We're still here, we're still with them. Yeah, and we just continue to do it, bro. It's straight up passion.
I love it.
Love it, man.
I love it.
I'm so glad y'all are, because there are a lot of people that have gotten here very recently who are over whooping quite a bit, and it's easy to step over stories. And I had somebody on Clubhouse hear me tell my fucking story. The next thing I know, this broad's giving a keynote at fucking Illinois with my fucking life story. My literal life story, down to the fact that like I wasn't white enough for white people or black enough for black people because I'm Dominican. So like, if that shit was fucking crazy to me. So I'm glad that you guys are giving people to actually the space to say, this is what happened. Actually, you weren't here in fucking 2006. We never heard your name. You can't give me 5 people to call to tell me that you did this because you didn't.
And yeah, man, I'm excited that you guys are open because I'm getting ready to launch a vape brand in the New York market in the beginning quarter of next year. Yes, La Bamba will be on the shelves in Happy Monkey in January of 2025. You guys, I can't wait for you guys to check it out.
Is that some new shit? Some new exclusive shit?
Yes, it's some brand new shit, bro. Strictly for the New York market. Yes, La Bamba. It's coming.
Damn.
Coming soon. Yes.
There you go, Jason.
You're a funny guy, Jason.
Jason, I thought you were dropping those Delta 8.
There's no Delta 8. This is straight distillate, bro.
I knew it was Disney.
He likes that Disney juice.
The glizzy waters. They get the glizzy waters just popping in the house today.
That's right.
Not too much on glizzies.
I can't believe that through this plant, I have met everybody on here, I think except for Omar, separately through our journey and all fighting for this plant in our different ways.
Yes.
From Clubhouse to every single
Hold on, Vlad. I came and met you in New York when you guys had the spot popping before any legalization. When you guys had like the Happy Monkey Consumption Lounge that was open in Manhattan.
Yes, sir.
They called it the Studio 54 Cannabis.
Yeah.
Because all the kids like you were putting up.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, it was the craziest thing because you guys were like up at this top floor of this building, okay? And when I got in, it was like there's this like elevator door that you enter, and it was a freight elevator, and that was the only way to access the building is through that. All right, it was one of the craziest things, okay? Because then as you go up, this door opens for all these other floors, and I was just like, man, where am I? Like all of a sudden I'm in a Korean restaurant. All of a sudden like all of these different things, and like there's people coming in with all kinds of different garments and stuff, and it was just like a crazy experience. I was like only in New York are you gonna get an elevator ride like this, and then end up at Happy Monkey.
But it's the reason that we are here today, right? Yeah. Because we, like, you know, this is the financial capital of the world. Me and Ramon and my partners, we couldn't battle anybody financially other ways, but what we did have was a community. We created that sanctuary that attracted people that align with our values, and I think that helped us foster this brand and this movement in New York, that no matter who came with how much money from Clorox or Pepsi was unrivaled because of the community and the friends that we built in New York and around the world, like you are on this call. So that was the sanctuary that was the hub for everything Happy Monkey right there.
I love it.
Y'all gonna make it back to Austin for South by again this year?
I like you use the correct name.
Right now, we're not even going to MJ Biz. As you know, I gave you all the, you know, we got to give each other the good, the bad, and the ugly if we all friends. So the good is we made history, you know, 2 stores in 2 months. But the reality is that it's not for the faint of heart. This legal retail thing is super complicated, an astronomical amount of work. We don't have like another market like comparables or whatever. Like nobody's ever opened up in each location that we are. So it's all trial and error, all sink or swim. And right now, me and Ramon and the rest of the team are in the middle of this retail waters, trying to reach shore and understand it. You know, just being the pros and the cons. Because if I got on here, I'll be lying to you. Like it's all easy breezy, lemon squeezy. We would be lying. This shit is no joke.
It is no joke. We're outside every day. We're in front of the store hustling people like we used to be on the corner every day. You know, we're sweeping, we're helping. It doesn't matter what it is. We're letting the professionals do the professional job. We're out here, you know, we're here every day.
I love it. I love it, man.
In the trenches.
Yes.
The trenches.
Yeah, because y'all do it for the culture and not the what?
Not the clout. And that's what people are surprised with. Like Ramon just showed you, Jay, like, you know, somebody comes in, open the door for them. You know, we were out there handing out flyers, doing everything just like we did when we were running the block or when we were hustling outside. And like, you guys are the owners? Like, you doing that? We're like, yeah, because like, we're not going to be like in some ivory tower. Like, we're here for you to know who's behind this, why, and that, you know, we're really here to touch the people, not to be in some office, like, you know, like, just hear about some mythical characters that own the place. Like, we're here front line. I just think I'm a wartime general. I lead from the front, not like office.
Yes, and yes, man. I love it. What a fantastic way to end the day on a thankful Wednesday before Thanksgiving, you guys.
Absolutely. And hold on, just to give y'all a HUD note, right? At the end of the day, I know we're all adults and this is all business and all that stuff. But the reality is, everybody loves weed, right? And I want people to just feel good when they come to our stores. I want them to be greeted by someone in the front. I want them to just feel good about smoking. Like, that's it. Like, this is it. This is what we've been doing this for. It's finally legal. People, like, that's it. Like, let's consume together. Let's be stoners. Let's bring back the hippie times if we have to. Like, that's it. Like, this is where we at now.
Yeah, facts. Let's bring back weed for the people, you guys.
Yes, indeed. And on that note, man, you warmed my heart today, Jason. You didn't give me the heads up that my brother's gonna be on.
Oh man, you know I like surprises, bro. It's the holidays, man. I got lots of surprises, lots of tricks up my sleeve. You know what I'm saying, Rico?
Gave a heads up, but it wasn't. It was at the beginning of the show when you were.
When I was
like,
closing deals and getting money,
work.
baby. When I was getting money, like I said, getting. And on that note, Thank you all for joining us for yet another episode of High 9 News. You can catch us live weekdays, 9 a.m. Pacific, high noon on the East Coast. Right now, is it 140 on the East Coast right now?
Yeah, bro, it's 140, bro.
It's a long one today. Big shout out to the super fans getting their comments posted live on the big screen. We haven't needed today, Jason.
No super chats today. No one wants to contribute to our Thanksgiving Wagyu, apparently.